Hello, everybody! Synesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Benjamin Franklin. I got my first settlement in distant lands, called Winchester, and I'm en route to completing a few milestones on the Treasure Fleet Legacy path. Still, it's the Enlightenment path for science I'm going after. To complete it, I need 5 tiles with 40 or more yield each. I am trying my darnest to get even 1 tile to 40 yield, but it's definitely proving to take a while. I guess this is the kind of thing that requires lots of patience, and my settlements are being converted en masse. Oh dear. I might need to get some more temples in my empire. Kind of counteract that. How much does Oh, 600. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wait another turn to get another one of those down. Especially since these missionaries only have 3 charges. I'm not sure how many charges they can have at maximum, considering everything is done to increase them. I can do theology to get a policy for that. I'm gonna do levies. It's gonna cost less gold, and it is gonna provide me with a slightly more broader sense of security for my empire. Our relationship with the other homeland leaders still has not backed down one bit. I'm all for it. Oh, that's the smoke detector. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I had to blow out a candle that sent smoke to the edges of the house, and that's what caused the smoke detector to go out. Hopefully we won't be hearing that again for the rest of the playthrough, at least, but I was going to say that we got our first treasure convoy of the game, worth 2 points. I'm gonna have it head towards Izirtu, since it's the closest settlement to Winchester. And guess what? Our migrant has arrived at Winchester. I'm putting it on the ivory resource so it can go, so we can get closer to the horses resource, the northern one. And it's a bonus resource, which I wasn't expecting. It's production, so that does equal more gold all in all.
The purpose of construction.
We got architecture completed. Very nice. The only thing standing between me and another specialist cap is urban planning. It's gonna take 12 turns, but it is worth it. Making sure my Carrick is still exploring this part of the map. Oh, why did I have my missionary go there? I meant to have it head towards Atheni to convert it back into orthodoxy. It is faster on paths, I've noticed. Another unmet city-state has been defeated, and there was a niter resource there. I was gonna say that the flood damaged the mine that was on it, but I got it repaired no problem. A narrative choice. A national education program. The students sit in rows, dressed in uniforms, eyes facing the teacher. He looks down at his lecture notes. I can either teach pride in one's nation, or equip students with a critical analysis of power. I'm thinking that the critical analysis of power will help get my yields on a single tile thing up for the Enlightenment route. So I think I'm going to do that.
In their true nature.
Theology has been researched as well. And... okay, that's our university. I have the option of getting a pavilion down as well. It is for culture, though, so... okay, so... I think that seemed to get this tile's yield up a little more. I'm still kind of puzzled, though. What would cause tile yields to go up besides placing specialists down? I can at least get a farmer's market going with Ibn. I don't know if I'll play as him in the near future or not. But if so, I can finally know how it'll be pronounced. May as well want to get an armorer down as well, while I'm thinking about it. Little overbuild market, but whatever. Okay, Orthodoxy is slowly getting its recovery down in the capital. I think I'm gonna have to get a temple down in Hattusa as well. It's not... oh, it is following Taoism. I forgot I saw that. It's already at 20 yields for this district. I'm gonna have to get a pavilion down after the temple is completed. I'm not sure if Guildhall is gonna count towards the yield, but I'm gonna have a Guildhall built in Hattusa anyway. Just to find out. I can choose a belief, an enhancer belief. I'm gonna have my missionaries get more bang for their buck, and assign them an additional charge with zeal. And it works on all missionaries present on the field, apparently. I'm gonna do society next. What would that do? Patronage and uposatha for culture adjacency and happiness adjacency respectively on their respective buildings. Definitely up for a market, I think that was. I got my first 2 treasure fleet points towards completing the legacy path. The economic legacy path for the exploration age. We got Orthodoxy as the majority in Atheni again. That's satisfying. Okay, I can't get a missionary in Izirtu. I'm gonna have to purchase more if I want my religion to have a standing chance of surviving. Like so. Hattusa's gonna have to be the next target for conversion since it follows a different civilization's religion. Taoism. I'll send this one to Sparta, this one to Corinthos. Sparta, Olympia, Corinthos, and I was gonna say Ficamp. But these 3 other settlements haven't been converted to other religions yet. So I'm relieved by that. Noticing this troubling convoy of cogs here. Just outside my borders. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna have to do everything I can to defend my empire should they go to war with me. This Carrick is a start, though. It is a start. Okay, Orthodoxy Urban in Hattusa now, so I just gotta get the rural part. Okay, just wanna... Okay, so that is because the trade route has been plundered. Possibly by another civilization's actions or a natural disaster nearby. So this rubies is a rural tile, I believe. Yep. Taoism is no more. For now, at least. There we go. Corinthos is converted. Have him head towards Olympia now. Wanna support as many endeavors as I can to make use of Ben's ability the most I can. We got another treasure convoy going. Only takes a few turns to reach the homelands, but it is gonna be worth more while once I get this other horse's resource improved. Most definitely. Okay, so the cogs are moving away, so that's a sign of relief. And we got this other horse's resource improved, finally. Great. I'm gonna have this missionary go towards Ficamp to convert it into orthodoxy from Zoroastrianism.
One of the most spectacular, complex, but fragile ecosystems in the world.
Well, look at this. We found the Great Barrier Reef. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. And we discovered a shipwreck on top of that. I know exploration units cannot move when they are near discoveries, so might as well get this one out of the way. Salvagers have recovered a golden figurehead from the hulk of a shipwrecked galleon. Ancient mariners claim that this will tame the murderous seas. I say we mount it in the harbor
The social
and complete society upon doing so. I think the right course of action would be to go for patronage. Not sure what's going to be the scientific equivalent of that, but we shall see in due time. Okay, Enlightenment for social class. I think I'm gonna do Domesday Book for right now. Or do I want to master Common Law? I think Domesday Book would be... But it has a policy that only applies for settlements not founded by me. I know for a fact that Hattusa and Izertu are not founded by me, since I incorporated them into my empire. I think it's worth a try. I didn't slot patronage in? I thought I did. What the heck? Well, no matter. I'm still doing my best to get everything going for my continuation down the path of enlightenment. Okay, armor is still being built somewhere. Okay, it's in progress right down here. I think it would be best if I still want a culture building. Okay, so apparently a pavilion is the best culture building I can have in the exploration age. The more I know.
The city is like a...
Urban planning's complete. You know what? Yeah, I'm doing it. Library is pretty much useless to me right now. Was pretty useful during times of antiquity, but not so much now. Alright, now that Carrick can continue exploring, at least. The treasure convoy has arrived. Brilliant. How many turns is it gonna be before... Okay, 4 turns, and it's gonna be worth 3 points. Feudalism is mastered. The power of the scythe is our next narrative event. A noble comes beseechingly before the council, weary-eyed with hat in hand. His serfs have taken their tools and abandoned him, he claims, to work more prosperous lands. Both of these options have some pretty choice wording. How many granaries do I have in my empire? It's one of the questions I have. I think I can do with nobles ruling over the land. Military aid, plus 4 gold. I think that's plus 4 gold. Oh, plus 12 gold for open markets. But espionage action detected again. Lakshmi Bai. Oh, crud. Who does she think she is? Stealing our colonialism civic? This kind of makes me want to start some espionage actions against them. And we all have helpful relationships now. That is... That's definitely not very cash money of them to be doing stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get metal casting done. Orthodoxy majority in Vicamp now. Another shipwreck has been discovered. This stretch of ocean has long been known for its danger. In this wreck are found charts that may help plot a safer course. I am already in a celebration. That's the thing. But I can do with more happiness. I'm gonna help circulate the findings. My people are gonna know them for all time. Okay, what's it get up to? 38! Just too short. Oh, man. I cannot overbuild on the brickyard, I don't think. No. Once warehouse buildings are there, they're permanent. That's something that I didn't take into consideration when purchasing them. That's another lesson learned for the next playthrough of this game. This island doesn't look very populated. I'm gonna have to get this character to explore around the island to make sure there's no one else there. Definitely gonna be taking a while, but whatever. Alright, that's more pocket money for me, converting some of Lakshmi Bai's settlements. Espionage action. Who would have guessed? You know what? I've had enough. I am gonna steal technological advancement and then steal government secrets. It's payback time. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Even though I can't explicitly show it unless I want to risk getting my influence per turn to a lesser amount than it is now. Gotta be wary of that. And Aldagust has been converted to Orthodoxy. Oh dear. Charlemagne, it looks like, has settled a new town of Tarnova way too close to Wero Wokomoko. You think now would be the time to go ahead and incorporate it to keep it safe? What's the yield on this tile now? 35, and I've still got room for one more specialist in this part of Hattusa. I've also noticed that we're getting pretty close to the crisis of this age. I am a couple of percents away from getting there. Okay, it's just another declaration of war on someone else. I just watch my continent burn while I just sit here trying to be as scientific as possible. You know what? What the heck? What's stopping me? And I think I should definitely give Izir to the city treatment as well, since I've got more than enough gold for it. I think it's pretty much time. How many turns is it gonna take? Okay, 13 turns for university. It's gonna have to be on a non-city center tile. And, I think I should get a donjon right here ready, too. Then once the mod is done, I can go back to this tile and build... what was it? A pavilion. Then I'll complete the donjon after that. Definitely some useful stuff going on here. I'll master heraldry while I'm waiting, even though it's not really gonna take all that long. Oh man, this is looking like a thin island right here.
Yes.
Yes, very thin. Not much to write home about, I would say. Looks like the only main tech separating me from future tech is gunpowder. I think I'll do gunpowder, then go for another tech mastery or two before going straight for future tech. We got Domesday book completed. Another Norman unique civic. Liber de Wintonia. Officials spread out across the Norman Empire to record the value of every shire and every estate. From these numbers, they estimate taxes owed and levies to be sent in times of war. The survey consolidates Norman authority, but its thorough examination of personal profits proves unpopular. How am I on diplomatic attribute points? I may wanna... if I choose the diplomatic attribute point, I'll want it on the palace and city halls. I'd want it on happiness per age on the palace and city halls. Militaristic, I don't know if I'd want to have use for it. But it would have to go here if I want the additional settlement limit. I think I'll go for the militaristic attribute point. Alright, so the next militaristic attribute point I get will be for the settlement limit, since it's more cities that I kind of want. More treasure fleet points for me. Oh. And also, I saw something from Hawaii here all these turns ago that was erased from the map now. I don't know if it would be safe to start settling on the distant lands, looking at how they are now, and how vile they can be. Still, I gotta keep on exploring to see what I can find in this world. Be it discoveries or new independent powers that I have yet to interact with. $39 on this tile. I think I'm gonna have to get a kiln going over this garden. Only takes 5 turns, but I'm not sure if the crisis is gonna begin before it's complete. Probably after, but you never know. Oh, I see. It's another discovery right here. The wreckage. After the accidental death of their leader, a company of mercenaries has taken a religious vow and thrown down their weapons. Hands that burned a village make ready to rebuild one. I say we leave them be. Let them work the land. And it unfortunately did not result in an additional population for the capital. Boo. Another treasure convoy ready already. That was quick. I think I'm gonna have the Carrack Auto Explorer starting in the next turn. Yep. Obligatory Methana volcano eruption.
Gospel.
Who would have seen that coming? Oh, so you're continuing westward. Around the island. It's got a Fox's resource, but it's so far away. I'm starting to question whether it's actually worth it. Probably not. But I will do social class. Mainly for Enlightenment. I might actually make it towards the first milestone, at least, in the next turn. Oh, not quite. I'm so close. 3 of 3 specialists assigned is kind of troubling. And it's going to take a lot of turns for another population to come to the capital. Eesh. I think I'll fix that by placing a hospital down. It'll overbuild the villa. But at least I'll see the population go up faster. Oh, goody. We got the first treasure fleet milestone completed. It's almost a crisis. So,
The real use of
not really so sure if... Oh! Where Wokomoko is incorporated into my empire already. I have to say, that was pretty quick. This settlement is in good hands with me, Charlemagne. You can count on it. Yeah, I get it. You're an active volcano. I get that about you. You just want to erupt in probably every single turn you can. Within a reasonable time frame. I strongly doubt Charlemagne's gonna declare war on me, despite the fact that he was kinda eyeing Wirawokomoko. And I incorporated it into my empire before he could even try to attack it. I think I'm gonna do one more mastery after metal casting before I go the future tech route.
From the new land of gold, a son of
What's this yield? 19. Far cry from the 40 required. Oh, it's digital sounding. There's my next treasure fleet unit. I'm past 10,000 gold now. Things are looking really good for my treasury.
when monks are righteous.
We got social class done. And common law mastery wouldn't be all that bad to have for Familia Regis or Familia Regis, however you want to pronounce it. I can get Enlightenment in now. What would that do? Okay. That did it. Though... Okay, there we go. That's milestone number 1 for Enlightenment completed. Okay, where am I on... Okay, so I'm about to get my second tile above 40 total yield. If I did an observatory right here, would that help? I'm betting it would. And a kiln would be pretty nice to have too, alongside it. Well, we did receive 852 science since they didn't have any eligible technologies. And we did steal the Imperialism Civic from Lakshmi Bai. Both of which are good, though I think we got caught with one of the espionage acts we committed. Our hospital's completed. It's only going to take 7 more turns for another population in Atheni. The blacksmith is overbuildable. I'm out of possible science buildings to build in Atheni. Yeah, I think I'll do an inn right here. Overbuilding the blacksmith. It's only gonna take 4 turns. You still want to invite me to share military aid. I don't think she discovered my espionage act I committed against her. At least that's that. Common law has been mastered. I get more gold per turn for accepting Ibn Battuta's little endeavor. What do I do? There's only these last policies to unlock, then I can go for the future civic. I'm gonna do sovereignty first, before I make a decision on what masteries I want to go for next. We got future tech, completed for the first time in the exploration age. And here comes our crisis. The Death Ship. A ship is seen, tacking to and fro outside the harbor where the wind will take it. The crew has died or abandoned it, but left expensive cargo from distant lands. And rats. Oh, those dadgum rats. Screw 'em. Before the harbor master can think to scuttle the ship, opportunistic looters from the shore have already carried off many things, some of which they did not intend. I can either select it to be a divine punishment or a divine mercy. The plague. I think I'm gonna show you what divine punishment is like, but that is gonna have to wait until the next part. I don't really know what else to expect from the exploration age other than me completing future tech over and over again. Of course, there's these other 2 tech masteries I can do, but I still want to get my mission of completing the Enlightenment legacy path completed. If not, there's still the Treasure Fleet legacy path I can go for, but I've only got treasure convoys with 3 points at a time coming towards my settlement of Izirtu. Once again, I'll have to consult everything in the game to see what my other options are. So until I have a decision made on what I want to do, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!